Hey, what is up everybody? SweatahVest here, and today I'm going to be playing some .hack GU Last Recode. So I've been talking about this game for some time on my channel, and the game finally released on Friday, November 3rd. And I've just been kind of busy, so I really haven't gotten around to live streaming it yet. I've kind of played it a little bit just to see like how it is, but I'm really going to start playing it now kind of seriously. So I hope you guys enjoy. So to get into Last Recode, as you guys can see from this menu, there are 4 games. There's Volume 1 Rebirth, Remnants, Redemption, and Reconnection, and then it comes with the terminal disc that I told you guys about in the informational video, and then a parody mode. And I actually don't know much about the parody mode. This is the first time I've heard about it, so that's going to be something to kind of look forward to in the future. But we're going to start off with Volume 1 Rebirth. We got some comments coming in, so let me go ahead and check that. Hey Stinging Cord, how are you? Okay, so the reason it says continue, like I said, I did start it a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and start a new game. So like I said in the informational video before, there's a cheat mode that's included, and essentially it makes it so you can one-hit any enemy, and it's pretty much for those people that just want to play the story, but we're not going to be doing that. We're just going to go into normal game. Okay, and there should be a cutscene that's going to come up, so I'll try my best not to talk too much. Got another comment. The volume's great, by the way. Awesome, good to hear. Okay, so one thing to note as we're going in is that this game is a remaster of a PS2 game, so yeah, the graphics are going to look kind of dated, but honestly, from what I remember of the PS2 game, the graphics are a lot better, but you'll notice that a lot of the like models are still kind of dated, and that is because at its heart it's still a PS2 game, and like in that cutscene it was still kind of like blurry or granular. Again, it is a PS2 game, so that's kind of to be expected. But if you can just look past those things and kind of appreciate the game for like the story, the gameplay, and kind of the artistic direction, you'll appreciate it a lot more.
Whoa, this is cool.
Hey. Hey, you. You, the adept rogue. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. So, I take it this is your first time playing this game.
Yeah, I just finished installing it to my PC.
Well, if you wish, we will be honored to show you around.
Huh?
I am sure you would like to become well acquainted as soon as possible.
Just say yes and come along with us. I promise you won't regret it.
All right, it is decided then. Here, I'll hand you my member address.
Hey there Team Place, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Member addresses are short email addresses that you can only use in the world. Short mail allows you to instantly send and receive messages from any player online in the world.
You can only invite people that you have member addresses for to join into your party.
Alright, so let's open the menu.
Okay, so even though it says press triangle to open it, I'm pressing triangle right now, it's really not doing anything. It's kind of just like a prompt that really doesn't mean much. This is the part where it's important. For anyone who's just tuning in, essentially what's happening right now is this is the first time that the player character known as Haseo is entering this online game known as The World. So we're going to go ahead and open up our menu. And he just met these two characters, Asta and Yoten. Okay, so they just gave Haseo their member addresses, and essentially for people that are more acquainted with like MMOs, it's pretty much like your friends list. And I say MMOs, but honestly anyone who's played like an online game ever, it's just a friends list. So you can go ahead and invite them to your party and they can join your questing party. So we got Yoten to join, and now we're going to go ahead and add Asta.
I am honored to lend you my sword.
Okay, cool.
Great. Now your party is complete. Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
Enough with the formalities. Should we go on to your first adventure?
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and explore some of the world. Head to the save shop before going on to an adventure. Okay, so like I said, a very PS2 game. This is kind of like a feature that was very popular back in the day that I've noticed has kind of fallen out of fashion. But we're just going to go ahead and overwrite our previous save file. But the active save points isn't very popular nowadays. I've noticed a lot of games now would rather do autosave, so I really appreciate games that still have save points. After the preparations are complete, use the Chaos Gate to go to the adventure. So this is probably one of my favorite features in the .hack series. So the Chaos Gate.
A transporter called the Chaos Gate.
I'm gonna let Yoten explain it.
Players can use this to travel from the root town to other locations. Choose Warp menu.
Okay.
In the world, all locations except for root towns, fields, and dungeons are called areas.
You can warp to these areas by combining 3 words at the Chaos Gate.
These words determine the type of area, monster strength, and so on. Alright, let's try out the word selection. Choose area word from...
Okay, so this is so cool. So watch this. We're gonna go ahead and select Area World.
This is where you input the words. The thing at the top is the word plate. You combine the 3 words in here to create the area you want to go. The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words. You can get more words by getting information from other players, emails, and forums. Okay, why don't you give it a try? Let's start with the first word. Choose courageous from your...
Okay, so right now I only have 1 word, but what's really cool about this game is it really tries to imitate like a real MMO. So when you're not actually in the quote-unquote the world, you can back out and you can go into Haseo's computer and you can see like a desktop, and it runs on this thing called the Ultimate OS. So it pretends to be a computer, but it's really still just the PS4 game. But what's cool is you can actually go to a web browser and you can look at different forums for the world, and what's awesome is you can actually see players like posting information about the game. So they'll be like, hey guys, did you hear about this like event in this certain area? And they'll post keywords. So as you actually browse the forums on your own time, you can gain new area words, and it'll help you create new levels and new dungeons to explore and level up. So it really helps with the grinding process. So right now we're going to select the first word, courageous. The next one's going to be engaging and daydream. Okay. So it creates the world Delta Courageous Engaging Daydream.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. See the mark left of the area word? That's a server symbol. It indicates the server you're currently in. Right now, it's showing triangle for Delta. So, as you can see, we are all in the Delta server.
If it's a different server, you'll go to another area even with the same area word. Pay attention to the server symbol when invited to an area by a friend.
If you want to know more, just check out some of the forums. Alright, then we're off to Delta Courageous Engaging Daydream.
Yep. So let's go ahead and initiate the area warp. But I would highly recommend this game to anyone who's kind of enjoyed SAO. As much as I hate to make the comparison to Sword Art Online, for people that have never experienced .hack, it's good to compare the two because they're both online worlds, but I would liken it more to Log Horizon for anyone who's ever seen that show. This game deals with a lot of like political drama between guilds and things, which is really awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and click the touchpad.
This is the area map. Use this screen to check current position, mission info, and any other information you may need.
Okay, so first let's take a look at where our mission is. Go ahead and press X. Collect the
This
oh.
is our mission.
Collect the number of symbol fragments required for this area. Currently in possession 0 out of 3.
Missions are basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the area. It looks like this is a collection mission.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments and make our way to the Beast Temple.
The symbol fragments are in treasure chests found on the altars. The altars are protected by monsters, so the only options are to open the treasure without being seen, or defeat the monsters first, then open the treasure.
These are the altar icons. I suggest we first head to each of these icons and open the treasure chests.
Now, this is the icon for the Beast Temple, which is our final destination.
Okay, now that we've confirmed what our mission is, let's be on our way.
We got another comment. TeamPlay76 says he'll be back. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you when you get back.
Got one more thing.
Hello, Simulated Ant. How are you doing? Okay, platform. Use this transporter to return to the town after completing the area's mission. It's also got a healing function called Platform Rest, which you can use once in the area. Use it when you're low on HP and SP.
Okay, this time let's really get going.
If you're unsure where the Beast Temple is or altars are, just click the touchpad to check the map. Okay, cool. I don't think we're gonna get lost. But I like the way that this game sets up its tutorial. Because Haseo, the character you're playing as, is completely brand new to the world, these new characters are helping you out. And that's honestly not that weird of a situation to be in.
We found an altar already.
One of my first MMOs that I played, I'm not really big into MMOs, but the one that I played and actually got like really stuck on was Final Fantasy XIV. I've done a couple live streams for it on my channel, but in that I was kind of surprised by how like friendly players are. Like they're really willing to take you in, they're willing to like help you out, teach you the ropes. So honestly, it's really not that far-fetched for these two people to be helping Haseo out in the game. And it's actually a really cool way to be doing a tutorial, because a lot of games feel forced in tutorials. They're like, press X for like, no, I never played it, but like Uncharted, when it's like press X to jump, it just feels kind of weird. But on here, because Haseo is playing a game, it really makes sense, which I really appreciate. Okay, now we're gonna go and press X for a surprise attack.
Once the battle begins, the battle area spreads out like this. The battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, so it's virtually impossible for anyone to escape.
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called a smoke screen.
Asta and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out.
Okay, approach the enemy and hit X to attack.
Hey, you're not too bad.
Not so difficult, huh?
Okay, so the combat might seem a little repetitive and kind of like grindy and super simple as of right now, but I can promise you, as you get like more weapons, as you get new forms, and you get more skills, the combat really opens up and becomes a lot more interesting. And if you compare this to like the original Dot Hack, like the combat's a million times better, although I really do appreciate the original Dot Hack. For anyone who's played it, you kind of know what I'm talking about. That game was very heavy on like skills and like affinities for elementals, which is really, really cool that this game doesn't have. But still, it's got its own kind of flair. I'm gonna pretty much skip through that because I pretty much know what it's talking about. We're just gonna kick this treasure chest and we're gonna get symbol fragments. So we need 3 of them to get the judge's symbol. So we're gonna go ahead and go over here. Yeah, so the Beast Temple is down south, but we're gonna go over here.
Right. We found it. I'll teach you about using skills to attack.
Okay, so let's go ahead and sneak up on this guy here. And you get a higher rating on missions when you get surprise attacks.
Normal attacks, skills enable you to do. Okay, what you see here is the skill trigger menu. Do you see the 4 panels? You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute the different arts.
Now try it out by using the arts. Gale Blade.
Okay, so let's go ahead and use Gale Blade. Pretty cool.
Perfect.
The skill trigger is not just a shortcut.
It can also be used to stop enemy attack.
Aren't you forgetting something important, EO10? There is an even more important move.
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right?
Rengeki is an advanced skill attack with an increased amount of inflicted damage. To perform Rengeki, use a skill attack when an enemy is surrounded by a blue and purple ring. Attack the enemy until it's surrounded by the blue or purple rings. So this is really cool because this is very similar to the data drain from the original dot hack. So again, if anyone's played it, you know what I'm talking about, where like the person gets surrounded by the blue ring and it makes a certain sound effect. That one. Yeah, that was very, very dot hack. So now when we use a skill attack like Gale Blade, we hear the very iconic Rengeki. And that sound is just nostalgia incarnate.
Very well. Shall we let him play as he wishes?
Simulated says this is a lot like Kingdom Hearts. Kind of. I would say it's like Kingdom Hearts in the fact that it's a JRPG and it's like pretty Japanese, and the fact that it's like more action combat. So I would say, yeah, it is like Kingdom Hearts, but thematically it's kind of different. Kingdom Hearts is more childish, but it handles kind of adult themes. This one is definitely more mature, I guess. But yeah, it is kind of fantasy. Okay, so we got the second symbol fragment. Oh, and another reason I would say you are right in saying it's like Kingdom Hearts is the fact that it is another PS2 game that's been remastered. So I would give you that.
This'll be quick.
Ooh, he just interrupted my combo. Ooh. I guess before I get too far into this, I probably should also explain something else. So if we go to status, we can check out Haseo. So awesome art right off the bat. Like, let's just admire that. But you can also see the fact that Haseo is a certain job. His is an adept rogue. Adept rogues essentially can use any type of weapons, but they start off with twin blades. Oh, we got another comment. Simulated ant. Kingdom Hearts lets the player know the violence of the Disney World. Yeah, that's true. Anyways, so going on to Yoten, he's a blade brandier. And that's a hard word to say. Blade brandiers use like long swords essentially. And then Asta is a edge punisher, so she uses great swords. And what's kind of cool about dot hack is that a lot of the classes they use are very reminiscent of classes you would encounter in typical MMOs. They have like twin blades, they have heavy hitter like tanks with heavy great swords. Blade brandiers are like quicker, more dexterous type characters. So that's like more DPS. They have like healers, which are obviously healer types, or medics.
Awesome job.
Those in dot hack are called Harvest Clerics. Then they have like the Dark Sorcerers, I think. I can't remember the name, but it's like Dark Sorcerer, and that's essentially the magical DPS in a lot of MMOs.
Just like we taught you.
Then they have, I think, Tribal Grappler, which is like the melee DPS class, which uses like hand-to-hand combat, which is pretty cool. So a lot of the stuff in dot hack is pretty accurate to actual MMOs, which is nice because this game came out at a time where MMOs weren't super popular. So it definitely captured the MMO feel within a single player experience. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go into the Beast Temple. Our HP is good enough that we can go in there and not have to worry.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law. We just call it the Beast statue. But I think in the game's story, it's supposed to be an important god or something. You see that treasure box? That's the offering to the Beast statue. There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
Go ahead and open it, Haseo.
Sure?
Go ahead. You're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
Okay, sweet. So we got sky armor.
Thanks.
Oh.
What the?
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
I like that his voice
Yes,
changes now that he's like
and
revealed to be pretty
our
sinister.
reward is you.
I love taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun. Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, hold on. I thought you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember? After all, this is my reward. Nice try, dear.
Simulator says that's a big sword. Yeah, it is. This is not looking too good for Haseo.
How pathetic.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
Oh shit.
Come on, say something already.
Hello?
I swear, just pretend to be their friend. And they fall all over themselves to let you PK them.
Oh, for people who don't know, PK stands for player killer,
Still around,
or
aren't you?
player killing.
Huh? What the?
Just got sniped, dude. Oh, that soundtrack. Such a good soundtrack. We're gamers. Of course we know what PK is. Sorry. Should have given you more credit.
Welcome to the world.
Okay, so before we go too far into this, I need to tell you guys that this little 8-month period that just took place, it's actually detailed in the Dot Hack Roots anime. So you need to know that. The Dot Hack Roots anime starts literally the same way, the same sequence, and it ends with Oban saying, "Welcome to the world." So that's the name of the first episode. And then it's like a 26 episode series, I want to say, and it ends around this point.
Help me!
What an idiot. Ha!
The terror of death!
It's a sale! The PKK!
What?
For the people that are watching, I have a question. Is my commentary loud enough? Like, can you still hear the game well enough? Like, in general, is the audio well balanced? Okay, cool.
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess this means that the rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that. Here, let me apologize. So just take it easy, calm down, and die!
Do you know Tri-Edge?
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK, shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the Great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
Yeah, so Haseo's a badass if you couldn't tell.
I think I can.
And just a heads up, this is going to be kind of a long cutscene, so there won't be a lot of me actually playing for a while. So kind of just sit back, pop some popcorn, and enjoy the cinematics.
So it's you, the character that stinks of death. The terror of death. You're the PKK, Haseo. Players who kill other players are disgraceful. And I agree it's terrible how PKs can just strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
I don't have time for this. Not now.
You have no authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid I cannot overlook your actions.
Did you say Moon Tree? What's that? The name of a guild? Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
Do you always interrupt people like that? You know, Sakaki wasn't finished talking to you yet.
Shino.
Atali, do you know this person?
So that little flashback you just had, even though like you haven't seen that character before, she was a part of the .hack Roots anime that I was mentioning before. So it's pretty important that you've watched that anime before if you want to know a lot of the reasonings behind the character's motivations.
Why don't you just... Huh? A text message. Delta Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at RK Keln.
Welcome back, Teen Place.
Ovan.
You missed all the badass shit, dude. But don't worry, there'll be more to come. I feel like this character's armor is something you would definitely like if you played an MMO. Black and red, really devilish.
Just hold on a moment. Why don't you stop acting like a complete fool? Remember what you PKKs are trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
Oh man, the soundtrack, the beautiful like orchestral opera. Ugh. Man, oh man, .hack's got the best music. Yeah, Teen goes, I'm in love with it. I completely agree, man. That's some badass looking armor.
Ovan.
It's been a long time, Haseo. Or maybe I should call you the Terror of Death.
Yeah, he's got a pretty cool title to match his badass armor. The Terror of Death.
Well, I was forced to become stronger, thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one.
We got a comment. Black and red are deadly colors for common gamers. Yeah, that's true, but
When the Twilight
Team Play 76 here,
broke up,
even his little
why
profile
didn't you
picture is
come back?
rocking the black and
What
red.
have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to
Now that
raise
you're
it.
talking about black and red being deadly colors for
raised
common
it?
gamers,
What are
I
you
feel
talking
like
about,
black and red's a
Ovan?
deadly color just like found in
I'm
nature. Like
speaking
black widow
figuratively.
spiders, you kind of watch out for those. The black and red snakes,
When you
like
suddenly
black and red just
disappeared, we all
makes
just-
you think,
Why
like,
did you
don't
disappear
fuck
like
with
that?
whatever that thing is, you know?
After that, Shino.
Haseo, do you want to know about Tri-Edge?
Wait, you know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why.
Now, see, that's why I say it's very similar to
Tri-Edge.
SAO, the whole like
He is
coma
not a
stuff.
normal PK.
Well, I guess in SAO they
So you
die,
knew
they don't go into a coma,
About
but
Shino.
Yes,
Similar.
but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you might learn something about Shino's coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day. And if you were somehow able to defeat Tri-Edge,
Then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
if my information is correct, he will be back today at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime. You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
the Hulgran's Cathedral? Yes, finally. I'll get my chance. I swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan!
Yes. You and I. We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do.
okay. So here we are at the Hulgran's Cathedral. Can't even say words. Hulgran's Cathedral. There we go.
He will
There
be
we
back
go.
today, at the scene of the crime.
Tri-Edge is coming here.
There it is, the beautiful soundtrack.
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
A girl?
That's right. She was called Aura.
That's right. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Who knows? Maybe she just lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
What's that sound?
Okay, so if you guys have seen my .hack timeline videos that I worked on with Twilight Chronos, you guys probably recognize this character. This is Kite from the original series of .hack. So this is a very interesting scene, to say the least.
What the hell are you? This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet!
Oh, that figure looked familiar. Okay, so we finally gained some level of control. Now this was the desktop that I was telling you guys about, the Ultimate Mind OS.
What the? I was fighting Tri-Edge. What the?
Oh, what?
Damn it, I can't remember. Huh? I don't remember doing that. Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails?
So for the longest time when I was a kid, I didn't realize what this was. I thought it was just like, you know how in a lot of games there's like the main menu for the game? I thought this was the main menu for the game. I didn't realize that this was supposed to be like a desktop, a desktop for his computer that he's running the game on. But now that I'm older, it makes complete sense. So we're gonna go ahead and open up the mail, and there is none.
Huh?
Hey, welcome whoever just joined the stream.
What the hell? I would never delete these. They're all gone. Even the emails I got from Shino.
Okay, well this is no good.
Formatted. What the hell is going on? An email. Fine, let's take a look.
Sender Ovan. Subject choices.
Ovan?
Time to read. There are two paths before you. One of these will lead to safety and shame. It is a path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It is a path where you continue the world and resume your search for the truth. Let me be blunt. The latter path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you have chosen it, there will be no turning back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time when you and I will meet once again in the world. When the time comes, I will once again say this to you. Welcome to the world.
Trial and truth. Whether or not I should quit the world? You should know better, Ovan. I'm gonna go back to the world. And then, I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what.
Okay, I guess we're gonna start up the world. And that's so cool, because I didn't know what that was either when I was a kid, but that's essentially like when you ever run a program, that's it, like running and starting up. This scene is kind of cool too, because this is, like as it says, the World R2. Back in the original .hack, this was called The World, and this scene was completely different. Like the startup screen for the game was completely different. This sword used to be an old school blue fantasy sword, and the background used to be like a fantasy field. The World R2 is different in that it takes more of a steampunk kind of gunner vibe. So the sword, if you guys notice, is more steampunk, and it has like serrated blades on the edge. And then the world is, I would assume, to be Makianu, one of the root towns, and it's very steampunk and got a lot of pipes going on, which is cool. And this is the official site that I was talking about in the official forum. So this is where you can gain more like words and things to like unlock new dungeons and continue grinding. We're going to go ahead and log back into the world, and we should reawaken in, Eternal City, Makianu. Okay, so there's a comment from Simulated. Anime logic, when someone is charging their attack, the other character doesn't move, they just stare. I mean, move, you got time. Yeah, that's true, but it's more cinematic the other way.
What's going on? Why is my equipment different? What the? I'm back at level 1? What about my items? My member list? My equipment? Gone. It's all gone. My whole character has been completely reformatted.
I feel like gamers everywhere can relate to this moment right here, where like their hard drive gets like reformatted and they lose all their save files. Or I know like in Halo Reach this happened to me a couple times where like I lose all my Forge worlds, and it's just devastating.
Ovan? He would know something about this.
Okay. So, we finally gained control of Haseo again after like what seemed like a 40-minute cutscene. But that's good. We need character build-up.
Hey, do you know what that guy's job was? I don't think I've seen a design like that.
I didn't look that closely.
I saw him head towards the harbor. Maybe I'll go get a closer look.
Is this the right way? Yeah, definitely is. Okay. The thing that's kind of cool is you can talk to any of these like random NPCs walking around, because essentially in the lore of the world they are other characters, and you can like trade with them and offer them goods. But because like I'm back at level 1, I really have nothing worth offering. But that's a cool way to get like stronger weapons and stuff throughout the game.
Oh my god, that player looked really hot!
Really? I thought he looked kinda creepy. So, you like guys that look like that?
Where'd he go?
I think he went down that alley.
I'm looking down at the stream and I feel like Haseo is moving a lot faster on the stream than he is on my TV.
Damn, it's those player killers.
It's not much of a challenge when they're so pathetically weak.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Fighting those noobs is making us all rusty.
That rogue that we fought the last time, he really wasn't that bad.
You mean we're going after him next?
Hell yeah. There is no way in hell I can back down after what happened last time.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, what the hell am I hiding for? Why do I have to hide from bastards like them? It's pathetic.
I love how he says that and acknowledges that it's pathetic and then still sneaks away.
You're kidding! What the hell's going on?
And Enzer, one of the most annoying characters in all of .hack.
Are you okay?
Huh? What happened?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hey! Are you a new player?
You're a noob? Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I guess I must have scared you, huh?
Hell no, I'm not a noob. I'm the terror of death.
Terror of what?
What? Wait, are you talking about the famous PKK Haseo?
Oh, you're a player killer killer! I knew I'd heard about him somewhere before. But I'm pretty sure the player's name was Haseo.
Are you sure?
Definitely. Yep.
Hey, look. It's me. I'm the real PKK Haseo.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to gain more levels before you can say anything like that.
What? Hey.
If you're a noob, we'll be happy to teach you the basics of this game.
Actually, Syllabus and I are part of the Noob Support Guild called Canard.
Noob support?
His
guild?
voice is just so annoying. It's very nasally.
Noobs all they need to know
Syllabus, the dude in
top
green is fine,
players.
but Gaspard, the
We're
little like
actually
dog
pretty famous,
person, is horribly annoying.
Oh yeah, I need to give you our member addresses first. Here.
Okay, so we got both of their member addresses
Member
now.
addresses are an address system.
God damn it, Gaspard, we know.
Man, it's just my luck to get mixed up with a bunch of weirdos. I even lost sight of Ovan. Anyway, right now, I've got to level back up to become the terror of death. Well, I guess I'll just hang out with them for a little while longer.
Look, it doesn't mean that they'll join just because you invite them to. Were you listening to me?
I like that it adds a little like winky face to the subtitles. It's just kind of like
Really?
Yes, really.
goes to show how annoying he is.
Anyway, come on. You're gonna teach me the basics, right? So hurry up and let's move on to the next lesson.
Okay, then let's go to an area.
Now, invite us into your party, and we'll go find the Chaos Gate.
Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and do this then. So, I definitely went the long way. So they're already part of our party. So we can go ahead and use the warp point to get to the dome quicker. The dome is like right next to the Chaos Gate. But before we go into an area, we're gonna have to go and save first. I'm also interested, how much GP do we have? 0. Well, you know what, why'd I even ask? That makes sense. Our character literally just got reformatted. Of course we have 0.
This is the Chaos Gate.
Yep, we know.
Okay.
Delta Peaceful Leading Freedom.
Delta Peaceful Freedom Leadem, whatever. I definitely did not say the right series of words, but whatever. Delta Leading Peaceful Freedom. I think that was right. I guess we're about to find out. So we could just do bookmark and like go to it immediately, Peaceful Leading Freedom, but that's no fun. We're gonna do the area word. So we're gonna do Peaceful Leading Freedom. Yep. Delta Peaceful Leading Freedom. It's just fun to say the area words.
Attention! Bringing one noob to the dungeon. Repeat, bringing one noob to the dungeon.
I told you that I'm not a noob.
I know. You're really the terror of death, right?
I can understand you wanting to roleplay something like that, but I'm not really sure if you should do Terror of Death, you know? Player killers are going to come after you, and it'll definitely be rough for you.
Hey, just shut up and listen.
So you're saying you're really the PKK Haseo, the terror of death. And when you logged in, your level went down from 133 to 1?
No way! I've never heard of a bug quite like that. Wow!
I'm not lying.
Okay, but still.
Gaspard, that's what he's role-playing.
Oh, now I get it. That's some really complicated character background.
It's not role-playing.
Don't be embarrassed. We'll accept your character concept.
Just relax and come with us.
Will you please listen to me already?
Okay, so before we go, I probably should show off Gaspard and Syllabus. So Syllabus is a Blade Brandier, and Gaspard is a Shadow Warlock. So that was the name of the type that I was trying to identify. Shadow Warlocks are pretty much the magical DPS. They do like elemental damage.
The enemy has been spotted.
Okay, maybe we
I'm just gonna skip this because we already know about skill triggers and all that. Okay. Peace out, Simulated. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope to be seeing you soon.
Let's keep it up. Yes! Wait a...
Yeah, looks like you can...
I told
Okay.
Let's move on. Will you two...
Okay. So let's see. Yeah, so we don't know anything about this dungeon, but I'm sure we can figure it out.
Here goes!
Roof cruise!
We did it!
Okay, so these are important. I'll show you once the train cart comes back again. This is a steam switch, and essentially you kick it and it sends off these little dudes named Chim Chims. And the Chim Chims are energy, I guess like demons essentially, and when you kick them you gain these things called Chim Spheres. And the Chim Spheres are used to open up dungeon doors.
Victory is ours!
If you've noticed, I have that purple gauge above my head. Once it fills, I can use my skill trigger again. Every time I use the hold down X attack, it also consumes some of my energy I could be using for skill triggers, by the way. Okay, dead end. Okay, so let's head down and see if we can progress that way instead.
Let's do our best.
That was pretty easy.
Well, that's that, I guess.
Chump change. Let's keep going. I think there's another group of enemies over here. We can sneak attack this guy though. Dang. Okay, as much as I hate gas parties, that's actually pretty useful. It's almost like a Donald situation from Kingdom Hearts. Where as much as I hate the character, they might be kind of useful in fights.
Well, that's that, I guess.
Okay. Let's go again and get some more chims. That's a king chim. Actually, not a king chim, but it's like a higher rarity chim. And it gives you a lot more chim spheres. Come on, minecart. Come on. There we go. And now we should have enough. Wasn't quick enough. That's fine. Okay, so the path is definitely to the west. So that's where we're gonna go instead. But honestly, it's not too bad to be just killing a bunch of enemies, because if we kill a lot of enemies, we'll gain XP, and we can just continue to level up. And leveling up in JRPGs is very good. Yep, more enemies. Perfect.
There's another enemy.
I think they're gonna teach me about Rengeki, which I really don't need to know about.
How to use the skill trigger? Let's learn about Rengeki.
I already know about...
Okay, then let's go and fight them.
I'll tell you the timing to execute it, so make sure you use it.
Listen to me, damn it!
Don't worry, we're listening, all right.
Yeah, right.
This is bad.
Outbreak of battle. Rengeki! Did someone have a Rengeki? Nope. Just gonna use that by accident, I guess.
Let's keep it up. Hey, you're Rengeki.
Duh.
Wow.
Way to go, Haseo.
I told you. I'm...
Yeah, no one would think you're a noob with yours.
Hey, come on. Let's keep going.
Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm texting somebody. At least it's done. No. Okay, back to the game.
Are you even hearing anything I'm saying to you?
Okay, while we're here... fuck. I was gonna say let's get some chims. We have not encountered a door yet, but it's good. Ooh, no. I don't want to give Gaspard nothing. It's good that we get some chims, though, before we encounter a door. It's better to have a good stockpile, rather than having none and having to backtrack. I should go... Or I should be able to get to the lower floor from here. Okay. Do we need to use platform rest? Nah, we're good. We have enough HP. So I like how these guys are calling me a noob, but they're level 4 and level 5, respectively. So I'm really not that, like, low compared to them. I can catch up relatively easily.
Do you know about Awakening?
No, I don't.
That's the part I don't understand. How does he not know about Awakening if he was like a level 133?
I knew that you were a noob.
Just doesn't make sense.
Hey!
Now, Haseo. We'll tell you all about them. so don't scowl, okay?
Yeah. So, what is this awakening thing you were talking about?
Well, it's a special attack that you can do together with your party members. Do you want to give it a shot? It's a lot easier to understand it if you're in battle.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it. I'm gonna do my best.
Hey, I haven't agreed.
All right then, let's go encounter some enemies.
Okay, it's time to use a awakening.
Awakening is a state when a special kind of power has been activated.
Sorry again, texting somebody.
Use it when the morale gauge on the top right of the screen is full.
Okay. Beast Awakening.
This is it. Okay, I'll do what I can.
Oh, you gotta pause real quick. Okay. Whoa! I forgot how quick Haseo becomes this form.
I love using this technique.
You just got one step closer.
The enemies get stronger as we
They're already dead. It's gonna be overkill at this point. Ah, Gaspard leveled up. And we got an item. Okay, so I'm assuming that the way to go is through that steam door over there. Let's go ahead and kick some more chims though and gather more. And we're gonna open up this one, but I kinda wanna backtrack and kill as many enemies as possible so we can keep our leveling process going. Yeah, so there's another steam door there, so let's not worry about it just yet. Oh, okay. Never mind. Excellent. More chims.
This'll be quick.
And more enemies too. That's what we like to hear. Damn, honestly, Gaspard's attacks do crazy amounts of damage. It makes me wonder if these guys are weak to water, maybe? Because he's using a lot of water magic. And now we strike. Let's go again, because I've noticed there's going to be a couple doors we had to clear. And third time. Just one more. I like that Gaspard and Syllabus are kicking them as soon as they come out. So they're not completely worthless. It's not fair for me to say they are. They're just annoying. Gaspard is. Syllabus is cool. I want to say Syllabus has something to do with .hack Alcor. I talked about that in the timeline with Twilight Chronos. So if you guys want to hear about that, I highly advise checking out that video. Speaking of Twilight Chronos, I want to say he's also live streaming .hack GU. So if you want to have someone else to watch for this game, I would highly recommend going to his channel. I'll probably link it in the description, and if I don't and I just forget, you can also find it on my timeline videos. Okay, so essentially, because I skipped all that, this one is a regular treasure chest, so we get an item called the Death. I don't think we can wear it though, so let's go ahead and see if Gaspard could wear it. He cannot. Syllabus can't either, so it might just be for someone later on. I'm assuming it's for Atwili, and that was kind of a spoiler. This one is a trap chest, so let's go ahead. And we had to push the buttons to evade. Classic PS2 mechanic. Blade Fern. Oh, that's already what Syllabus has got equipped. Cool. Okay. We're gonna do one more chim. Ooh, we got a rare chim. I like the way that it goes. So now we're probably set. Okay. This might be the right way to go.
This'll be quick.
Ooh. loop around him. Man, oh man. Zan Bazil. That's what they're called, I guess. Interesting. Let's go ahead and take on this group. Yeah, Zan Bezel. That was some pretty good teamwork. Got another text coming in, so I'm just gonna stop for 1 sec. Okay. Cool, let's get back into it. There's only one person watching now, so thanks for staying with the live stream.
Hey, do you guys know anything about Tri-Edge?
Tri-Edge? No, what's that? Some kind of event monster or something?
It's the screen name of a PK.
Never heard of him.
Me neither.
Okay. I'm inclined to believe that if I keep going this way, I'm going to progress the story. So I'm actually going to loop around because like I said, I want to kill as many enemies as possible and continue to level up. Because it's always good to get early grinding done early, obviously, as the name suggests. It's better to do it now than later on. I mean, I'm going to do it later on, but this will alleviate some of the stress, it'll make it easy. And honestly, this is a strategy I'd recommend for any JRPG, especially like Final Fantasy and like that type of game. You really want to level grind. So nothing here. So we're gonna go to the east and see if there's anything up here. I know for a fact that there was 2 Steam doors, so we've already opened one on the east side. So we're gonna go ahead and open up the second one. And I can already kind of tell there's nothing here, or at least there might be like a treasure chest. No, enemies. Perfect, that's what I like to see as well. So let's go ahead and combo him into those 2. And then launch a Gale Blade on him. And then wait for him to get up. Combo him. We have not gotten a Rengeki in a long time. I think the one person watching is actually myself, because I'm on the YouTube app. That would make sense. That's depressing. Okay, so yeah, that path down there is definitely the right way to the next cutscene or next story event. So that's what we're gonna do. Yep, there's the bee statue.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law in the world's backstory, but we just call it the Beast statue.
And there is the treasure offering. See? Go on and open it, Haseo.
Now I wonder if these 2 are gonna betray me like the last people did. Brave bracelet. Okay.
Hey, little Haseo. Been a while, huh?
They're from Kestrel.
Huh? What? Hey, who are these guys?
Famous player killers.
What the? Not now.
Well, well. Looks like you haven't been keeping up since the last time we met. It took me a little while to recognize that you were really the terror of death.
What? He's real?
You're really Really? The terror of death?
How amazing. I mean, what a coincidence running into you here. I tell you, it has to be destiny.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, right, moron. Give me a break. Someone sent me an anonymous email. So I decided to come and have some fun. Now, what should we play? Well, for starters, how about I love you to death?
I don't really know what's going on. But please, no violence.
Gaspard!
He got in my way.
Oh, hell. What is this? Just what the hell is going on here? What's happening?
Haseo! Run!
Are you scared? Man, I just love that expression, you know what I mean? God, there is nothing like PK.
Wait a minute. What the? Something is starting to... It's growing.
Hold it. You guys look like you're having fun.
Who the hell are you? You want to be killed too?
Are you sure you want to do that? The guild that you PKers hate the most might be heading this way as we speak.
Moontree? I can't believe it. You tipped them off, you bitch!
Maybe I did.
Hey! What are we gonna do?
Fighting them now is only gonna bring more problems. You! I won't forget this.
What a silly girl. Don't you realize that I just saved you?
Yeah. Thanks a lot for saving us.
You're Haseo.
I don't recall telling anyone like you my name.
You're an unruly child, just like I heard you were.
What are you, a groupie?
Nice try, but I'm not interested in brats.
Well, I'm glad. Because I don't have any interest in old hags.
What? Old hag?
Only an old person like you would use such an outdated phrase like unruly child.
Damn brat. I'll have you know that I'm...
You're...
I'll come back another time.
As you wish.
Let me just give you one warning. Haseo, your character hides something. There is a dangerous power inside you.
Dangerous power?
Have you ever had the feeling like there was something strange growing inside your character? As if it is trying to get out. Well, anyway. I'll see you again.
Phew! Oh man, that was pretty scary.
Wow. Okay, so I didn't really get all of that, but basically, your character has some really messed up data, right?
What? Really? Well then you should go and tell CC Corporation all about it, and have them recreate your character for you.
It's not normal to go from level 133 to level 1 so suddenly.
Yeah, I know. You're right. It's definitely not normal, but... I guess you could say my enemy's not normal either.
Enemy?
If that dangerous power, or whatever she was talking about, can help, then I've got no choice but to keep using this character.
That sounds pretty serious to me. Oh well, anyway, good luck.
You know what? Come to think of it, didn't that lady say that she had already called the Moon Tree Guild?
That was just a bluff.
She lied?
No, not a lie exactly. That old hag just never said she had actually called them.
A bluff, huh? She's quite the strategist. What's wrong?
What are we doing wasting our time? I mean, what if those player killers come back here?
Yeah, good point. Let's hurry back to town.
Wow, so if we had just gotten 4 more surprise attacks, we've gotten a total S. That's unfortunate.
Hey. Why don't you have Moontree protect you?
Yeah, that's right. You've got those really strong-looking PKers after you.
Moontree is a guild that supports the abolishment of PKs.
And part of their mandate includes helping PK victims out.
Moontree, huh? Oh, them. You want me to beg those hard-headed dorks to protect me? Forget about it. I'd rather be PK'd than be protected by all those lecturing loudmouths. Seriously, who makes a charity group in a game?
Haseo.
What's wrong?
How long have you been standing there? What? You got a problem?
Look, Haseo, you don't understand anything about Moontree, okay? We're just trying to make the world a more enjoyable place. We just want to reach an understanding with everyone. I mean, doesn't everyone feel like being nice to someone sometimes? We want to protect those feelings. We want to be able to protect those feelings. But everyone likes to make fun of us, saying we're just some charity group or some cult. We just want to improve, together with everyone else. We are not here to lecture anyone. Do you get it? Do you understand? Do you, Haseo?
You...
Please, take this.
Huh?
I'm going to do everything within my power to explain Moontree to you. I want you to better understand who we really are.
Wait, don't I get a say in this? Hey.
Yes?
So, how did you even recognize me anyway? I mean, I don't look anything like I used to before.
Well, I guess it's because you're still you.
Huh?
It's true that I didn't recognize you at first, but soon after that, I realized it was you. Oh, Sakaki's calling me, so I have to get going now. But I'll tell you a lot more about Moontree next time.
Was she a member of Moontree? That's great! If you're friends with a Moontree member, the PKers are bound to leave you alone.
Man. Even though she's got the same face and everything, she's definitely not Shino.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
Well, that was all really interesting. Okay, we're gonna head for another area. How about you, Haseo?
No,
Okay, got it. Well, if you need anything, just call us.
We'll help you out.
See ya.
Yeah, later.
God, I'm so beat. What was that about? And what about that woman? And the dangerous power she talked about? I'll log out and check my email or something.
Okay. So let's go ahead and save, because this live stream has been going on for, I would assume, quite a while. It's been going on for 57 minutes, almost an hour. It's pretty long. So I'm going to end the live stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.